Hello. How are we all doing today? Hope we're all doing well. Housing Field 8 full of poplars. What on earth are the bales doing? They're just jiggling about. Hello, Hayden. Hayden's discovered what happens when I'm angry at something. So I will go out of my way to fix it. Regardless of how stupid it is to fix. And how much effort I'm gonna put into fix it. So yeah, the plan for today is we're gonna try and tidy up the map a bit. Because the map's been a bit messy. From the Anderson DLC stuff. That works, I guess. Map's been a bit messy from the Anderson DLC stuff, so yeah, plan is to try and get it tidy-ish. How's Dave today? Dave is good. Dave is good. Drew, hello. Hayden, hello. Zach and Bradley and Spudman. Farming Boy as well, hello. Which Hayden? The one, both of you. Problem solved. Non-fly boy Hayden. Is this a dream? Are you painting my room to white? No. My room is the same color it always was. It might be just that I'm wearing a lighter t-shirt today and the webcam doesn't quite... On previous streams it looked yellow. Fun fact, my room is actually purple. The true color of my room is actually purple. It just depends on lighting how it looks. That shouldn't cause an issue, hopefully. Hey, it didn't. How come I'm on Marwell today? Because I don't want to burn people out of Oakfield before it's out. To be... like, to put it simply. I don't want to be doing, like, Oakfield daily and have everybody be bored of Oakfield before it's even out. So it's... I'm going to be alternating, so tomorrow's stream, depending on how I feel, is either going to be Oakfield or Flight Sim. Thornton, good map, yes, always yes, Thornton. I'll put it this way, Hayden, if you see Oxygen David anywhere, the maps are good. How long till Oakfield's out anyway? It went into testing, so like probably somewhere in the middle of the week after next it'll either be out or have failed. I'm anticipating a fail, honestly, because it's a map in Giants testing. I'm anticipating it'll fail on materials because they're impossible to test without sending it to Giants. Hopefully within the next month or so, Drew. Which is why I'm like, Landy's going to be doing the same thing. We're both going to be a bit light on Oakfield streams, just so we don't burn people out. If you're wondering, the reason tomorrow might be Flight Sim is because it's WrestleMania Day, and I'm going to be in Flight Sim quite a lot tomorrow. Because I like having something to do. FSE, no, it'll be World Tour if I stream it. I don't think people would appreciate watching me flying a Cessna for 3-4 hours. As much as I love the 172. Showcasing the dispatch center. Oh, by the way, Hayden, I forgot to say, due to the issues with Cork, and the fact that I like flying IFR, I'm considering swapping my base to Waterford Airport. Echo India Whiskey Foxtrot, which is part of the reason why I was saying it'll be my test scenery to make. I think it'll pass because he said change before sending it to testing because you need Andy. It's stuff that we can't test for, Hayden. It's like materials, it's impossible to test without sending it to Giants. No notification. Oh, GG, YouTube. Good job. Notifications will be delayed at best, I think. So what I'd like to do is something that I don't do much. And that is buy a telehandler. And we'll do our usual, we'll do my traditional thing with the telehandler. Or not the telehandler, the skid steer. That is, deal with the animals. I don't have any modded skid steer attachments, so we'll use this. And where is it? There we go, the Super Boom. You got a notification on your phone? Yeah, they're just a bit delayed today then. It's fine. It's a skid steer. Yes, I meant to say skid steer, I actually said telehandler. Deal with my idiocy. Hey, HC. MJ, hello. I enjoy how derpy I am. This shows you my true level of idiocy. I said entirely the wrong word. Hello, MarsBar1222. Let's just raise up the telehandler boom bit on this beautiful mini telehandler. Not play Air Ireland, what? Are you asking if I'm not playing or stating that I'm not playing it? Because if it's a question as to why I'm not playing it, it's because there are issues and I want to... Oh no, that's... I want to wait until the issues are fixed. I've full faith in the guys that they will fix the issues. I'm just going to give them some time to do it. And when I do play it, it'll be on the Daddy server. Stream's dead for you. Is YouTube having some issues again? If YouTube's having issues, I'm not in the mood to deal with them today. Also, this telehandler skid steer bucket. Oh, Steam. Yeah, Steam's been having issues again. When isn't YouTube having issues? On a day ending in a letter other than Y. Any days that end in Y, YouTube has issues. You did say Steam. Yes, you did. Maybe I shouldn't be streaming today. I can't English today, I'm sorry. You're having a barbecue. Very nice, Mars. Don't let the pig series say that, though. They might get a bit upset. I don't think the pigs would appreciate you having a barbecue. They might form the cult again. Whoa! Fun day painting farmland. I've got some fun planned where I'm learning a world editor for X-Plane so that I can fix some scenery that's broken and get the runways in the right configuration. But the scenery, I think the scenery works. It's just that the runways have been renumbered since the scenery was made, and X-Plane doesn't like when Navigraph and scenery have disagreements seemingly, so I can't do anything with the bloody airport. I can't use any procedures. How many eggs can I fit into this? Not many. Not enough. Do the rules from this space still apply now? To a certain extent, yeah. I will do some stuff that is technically outside of the rules because of the stream, but yeah, for the most part they apply. Anyone for scrambled eggs? Hang on a second. One of these things is not like the others. Can I cheat money? Yeah. Don't see why I'd want to when I can just sell these silage bales. When we get another crowdsourced video, once I get back into making videos, Bradley, I'm pretty sure you asked the same question yesterday. Once I get back into making videos, it'll go back to normal. Things are just a bit weird at the moment. Egg boxes and padded auto-load, what do I think? Don't think it'll work. I don't think you can auto-load the egg boxes. You aren't in the explanations? Yeah, but you asked that. I'm sure you asked that recently, or somebody asked it recently and you were there. Oh, there goes the bell. Let's get this in. Oh, I don't. Can you auto-load the egg boxes? I mean, I know that I can make pretty much everything angry and vibraty. That seems to be one of my specialties in farm sim. I don't know if you can auto-load egg boxes. What the hell can I use to transport the egg boxes? Am I up to date? Yeah. Was that auto-load padded for eggs? How much would a pickup cost? 30 grand? 22 grand for the gator. Tempting. In fact, so tempting that I'll probably... Hey, look, I can buy a gator. The price is better than BJ, the last time you could not have the bales into the process and they'd sell. Do I own the BGA? When did I buy the BGA? Okay, I'll bring him to the BGA from now on. Oh, what is this horn? Gator's a small bag, Mahindra's the bigger one. Yeah, but I don't need a huge... I just need enough to put my eggs into. Doesn't need to be Mahindra huge. needs to contain eggs. 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 It started off as me attempting to neatly stack them, now it's just me seeing how high I can pile them up. Eggs. How many eggs do you reckon will actually reach the sell point when I get there? Hey, Victor. Spamulator Gaming, hello. BJ, I'll get free story. That is an added bonus, yes. Good point, Bradley. Oh, they're already scrambled eggs, it's fine. The sell point only wants the finest scrambled eggs. Perfect. Could you imagine seeing this driving down the road? Oh dear. That worked perfectly. The price doesn't change the BG. I think it does slightly, but yeah, not much. Or not by much. Hey Sylvan. How are you today? This. This octopus just got an alert. That means the notifications have gone out, because that works off the notification API. Come on. Come on. He honked, but it his fault. You don't get payment straight away at the BGA. I know that. I know that like payment comes through at midnight from the BGA, so that's not a big deal. There's a logic behind the madness here. On to pick up the bell. 1. There we go. Annoyingly, I now have to drive the rest of the way at work mode speeds, which is, oh, unlimited. Good. Wow, my mind just went completely blank. Apparently I've left growth on. That can't go wrong. Why do I have a field 19? Oh, it's harvested, never mind. Yoink. Perfection. Right. It is time to start this thing off again. Hey, Finton. I'm enjoying that that's just stacking automatically over there now, because I made such a good stack for the auto stacker to pick up that it is just kind of doing it auto-magically. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No, I don't want to be in this. I want to be in this. Have I tried the auto drive mod? No, because I've heard a lot of people saying it was just pretty much the same as Courseplay. In which case, I prefer to use Courseplay. Personal preference there. Yeah, Hayden, you got a point about using the VGA. I didn't think I owned it, that's why I wasn't using it. So the aim here is just to get as many bales as close to the wrapper as possible. Because that way I spend less time in between bales. The update you own the BGA only if you start a new save game. Because I continued the save, I did not own the BGA. That's why I had to check. That wasn't really what I wanted to do. I wonder if I could launch a bale just right to get it into this. My phone's just gone off. I best just check that I'm not in trouble. There we go. All is good. My gameplay is becoming a bit less desirable. How so, Andrew? How so? Do explain. Hayden, no. I want feedback. Because I am genuinely curious. What in your mind has changed that's made it less desirable? is it that I'm a bit quieter than usual today? Because the reason behind that is my sister's asleep. She's on nights for the foreseeable, so you can expect streams to be a bit quieter. Maybe it's because I've been doing a lot of silage and stuff, and that's because I like doing jobs beginning to end. Pins of Iron, yeah, it's a map that'll go on the multiplayer server, Harrison. It's not too suited for single player just because it's so big. Very, very good map though. Shame about a couple of issues that it has had with for some people, and I want to wait to put it on the server until they got those issues fixed. Why do you have a feeling that could have just been referenced, just rephrased? What? What's happening with Sim? He wants to go back doing YouTube, but yeah, could have been. I don't know. I don't get these references. I'm sorry. I'm not down with the kids. I'm not down with the cool stuff. I watch wrestling and fly fake planes. That's what I do. I drive fake tractors, fly fake planes, and watch wrestling. That is effectively my life. Can rolls be an unlimited length? They can be, and the only thing that'll make you stop is when you run out of room in the field, from what I understand. He seems still ill. I think it's a combination of him being ill, busy, and lazy. Quite honestly, Hayden, is what I think is going on with Sim. Because he's got a lot going on in his personal life, and he is just an incredibly lazy person. Like he claims not to be, but he is almost as bad as me. Excuse me, Bale, could you... My driving seems a bit off today. Seems pretty normal to me, honestly, Andrew. You might have joined on one of the days where I was driving well. This is kind of back to standard driving. I mean, I've not flipped anything yet. I'd still argue that I'm driving well because nothing's flipped over yet. There we go. Back over to this. The rapper's doing the electric boogaloo again. Flip a tractor? Let's see, what can I flip off? I could probably roll it on a bale here. Hang on. Nope. See, the problem is it's difficult to just flip an individual tractor because they're so easy to unflip now. Being busy and lazy, you can relate to that. Yeah, it's just life being life, really. Oop. I did a wheelie. Does that count? Hey Brad, how you doing today, dude? Is a wheelie sufficient? Because that was quite a monstrous wheelie. I must flip, you blinked. You're as bad as Fahy is, Hayden. Good lord. Hey, Dollar. How's things? Things are pretty good today. Something feels a bit off and I'm not sure what. Like something doesn't feel right to me today, and I genuinely have no idea. Oh, that was that works. I did, Janice. I meant to install that, but clearly I forgot to. Because myself and Landy were talking about that last night, and we both kind of agreed that is one of the more useful pointless mods to have been released lately. Because it is, you know, it's a pointless mod. It doesn't do anything major, it just does a little visual thing that, yeah, probably isn't necessary, but it's a nice little quality of life pointless mod. The color shift mod thing for the HUD that turns the top of the HUD black instead of white during the day, and white instead of white. Turns it white at night and black during the day. Which, seeing as I don't really stream during Farm Sim night, I usually skip it. The same goes for Landy. You'll only ever see it with the HUD being black, because like it is very difficult when it's bright in the sky to actually see the HUD at times. Like, where's the sun? High enough that I can't do this. But yeah, there are times when like the HUD is just drowned out by the colour on the screen and it's very difficult to see anything. So it going black during the day is probably a good thing. Something that I'm kind of surprised Giants didn't think of initially. On the official mod hub, yeah. No, it's still up there because I checked before the stream. I wanted to check that there were no weird releases on the weekend again. Because mods have been releasing at completely random times lately. Scripts, so PC Mac only. Yeah. Kinda sucks because that would be something that would be useful on console to a lot of people. A lot of the scripts are kind of pointless, useless, quality of life things for PC. Where did I get this wrapper? The Anderson DLC, link in the description. Or I could hit the button right here. It did work. And yeah, if you want to buy the Anderson DLC, there's a link. And that is direct from Giants. Steam don't take 30%. Giants get a bit more money, and you get the DLC, and it'll work perfectly with every version of the game. If you got it on disc, Steam, or direct download, it'll work just fine. There we go. Top HUD, you get a black background like a field info HUD. Yeah, like a grey background or something even. It's something that I think is a bit of an oversight from Giants, is the way the HUD looks during the day. Especially in like bright weather. It can be very difficult to see. Oh, I got Irish. I'm fairly certain I'm starting to come down with a cold. So there might be a few days where I just don't stream because I feel like a turd. I'm not the only one. That's the time of year when people are most likely to get colds. So, it's not a big deal if I do. Do I think any older John Deere can come to console? Those modders are wrong, Drew. I will tell you straight up, anything that is branded John Deere, as long as it's not like some other brand that isn't in game that's been rebranded John Deere, anything that's branded John Deere can come to console. And that is the official Giant stance as well. That is like what Giants will tell you if you ask them. Is, we'll say, John Deere Model A come to console? Yes, it's a John Deere. Giants have the license. Can a John Deere 3630 come to console? Yeah. It's John Deere. Giants have the license. That meant to go to the BGA. That was a mistake. I meant to bring that to the BGA. It's the same with like old Massey's and stuff though. Going back to the John Deere thing, any old tractor that, as long as there's like 1 or 2 tractors in game that have that branding, can go to console. Doesn't matter how old they are. How new, how old, whatever. Can't wait to build your PC and get FS 19. Yeah. I can't wait to in the middle of next month, I think, is when I'll be buying the 2070. Because for those of you that didn't know this, that's gonna go to console here. Black Sheep don't make anything that doesn't come to console. Like, it's one of my leading criticisms and praises of Black Sheep. I miss the days when Black Sheep modding put all these cool scripts into the mods. But at the same time, it's great that they make stuff for everybody. Some others thought everything has to be perfect. It has. Well, yeah, true. That goes without saying. That's why I'm using the Mod Hub as my gold standard for mod quality. Like, I much prefer having quality mods over quantity mods. I'd much prefer to have, 20 really spectacular mods than 200 terrible ones. Bug free is, I would say the requirement is objectively good. So, no problems, no major issues. Did I read your last comment? Yes, I did, Hayden. I didn't feel like it needed a response, though. Some stuff I read, but I don't respond to just because I don't think it needs a response. It's like, meh. Yeah, half-baked mods don't pass testing. They've got to be like objectively good, so we'll say they have to be for the right version of the game. They have to be bug-free or mostly bug-free. They can't have any log errors. They realistically should have quite good texture work, and with the material system that makes it a lot easier. The model shouldn't have a stupidly high number of polys, which is a problem that a lot of people come into. Yeah, I'm with you, Bunny. I much prefer having high quality mods, but very few of them, than a butt ton of middling to questionable mods. Worst came through. Who won the Grand National? I missed it because I was streaming. Tara's into playing Omega Field. You think you still have 2 hours to go? Irish, I'm gonna let you in a little secret. Do you know the way that I say, oh, I play some flight sim every so often? Those flights are usually like minimum. Actually, last night I did some quick ones that lasted only an hour. But because I fly a Cessna 172, to get between 2 airports is usually like 2-3 hours minimum. Go to the BJ to sell. Yes, thank you, Hayden. Please keep reminding me because I will keep forgetting. You know that I'm an idiot and I have the memory and attention span of a goldfish. Tiger Roll won it again. Second horse to do it twice in a row. Doesn't that match Red Rum now? Am I on multiplayer? No. I'm afraid not. As one end of the rope said to the other end of the rope. Hey, Daniel. Only him and Red Rum. Quite exalted company for Tiger Roll. 40 quid in the nose on Tiger Roll. Very nice CD, congrats. Do you think modders got the hang? I don't think maybe some of them do yet. Some of them... Here's the thing, modders are like pretty much everybody else. Some of them will adapt a lot faster to new things than others, and some of them just... Oh yeah, I remember now, I had the... Yeah, that's why I had the forklift down here, was the Balotron 9000. I may need to actually... How big is the capacity of the BGA? Because it's still saying 22,000 litres are inside it. I think I filled the BGA. There's an easy way to check, and that is... Oh. Can I pop under here and check? See if there's a bale in here? I think there might be a bale stuck inside the BGA because it is full. So let's just... I love the timescale mod because I can do this. This is one of my favorite things. Like... Zip it through night. There we go. Even the BJ's full bales accepted. Will they still sell, Bunny? This is my question. Like, will it all still work as normal? Where's the... I could have sworn this was the slurry trigger over here. Or maybe it is, but it's... Oh, it's over here, isn't it? No. I can't remember where the slurry trigger is on the bloody BGA. You think so? 100%? Yeah, I'd prefer to just be 100% sure and just deal with time zipping through. Just to the right of the entrance, so... Oh, it would be that there then. Near the Brown Tower. Yeah, that's where I thought it was. Hey, Aisha. Or Ali Shaberg. One of the two. Quite near the entrance. Yeah, I thought as much. I just wanted to be 100% sure. Hey, Rian. How you doing today, dude? This is, in my opinion, like some of the best light you can get in Farm Sim. Also, this is why I want the HUD adjust mod, because I can barely see the bloody HUD like that. Increase time to 30x so the day doesn't go too quick, but the bail sell, I don't have to worry about losing money. Or, you know, I could just do the cheesy thing and zip time forward every time. That works too. I'm doing good, Reed. Might go on console. The Manor should be able to. You already asked that and I already answered. I'm not on multiplayer. I'm waiting for 1 or 2 maps to come good so that I can throw them on the server. And Karturix is getting increasingly annoyed that I'm doing this because he is, the Manor should be able to go to console, depending on, like, materials errors and whatnot. Lighting makes it look like it's about to rain. Yeah, it does look a bit misty, doesn't it? Then I don't get money in bulk, so I can't see how much I make in total. I don't really mind about not seeing how much I get in total. It's just the main thing for me is selling the bales. Because I've no need for this many silage bales. There is no logical need for this many bloody silage bales. Do I live in a townhouse or a normal house? What's the difference between a townhouse and a normal house, Betty? Like, I live in a semi-detached. In, like, a housing estate. Back up all the way with stacker. I mean, I don't really mind, because it's quite funny watching the, It's quite funny watching the forklift try and deal with bales. To be quite honest. And for me, entertainment is half the fun, so... yeah, I'm gonna do stupid crap. Like use a forklift to fill the PGA. If you're enjoying the stream, by the way, you can hit the like button, and feel free to subscribe as well. Be back on Oakfield tomorrow, or in Flight Sim, one of the two. Probably Oakfield. Because I want them views, yo. You always think of houses outside of town as normal houses. No, townhouses are really fancy rich people's houses. Normal houses are just houses. For whatever description. But no, I live in a semi-detached house at the end of a terrace. Oh yeah, I meant to say, the movie crew that was here last week have left, by the way. They did all their cleanup and taking out the props out of the castle on Wednesday, and they have left. I'm looking forward to the movie, to see the castle in a movie again. How am I streaming for? I'll stream until 7. Any news on Oakfield? It's been uploaded to Giants, Michael, and that's all the news that we have at the moment. There's no update since that. There won't be an update for a few days, most likely, until it's been tested and it's either pending release or fails. Yeah, they're the two options. Although Giants could, like, do what they did to Bullet Bill once and just sneak a release out of nowhere. Right, let's get some time zipping forward just so the bales get digested so that I can throw the rest in. Do a bit more of an aggressive time skip. Great demand at Rainbow Ridge and Southviews. What are they wanting? Rainbow Ridge wants corn for a decent price. I might sell some corn. We might get a truck and sell some corn. If ever you want to see a forklift being completely abused, this is how to see it. Yeah, in roughly 2 weeks, Oakfield will either be out or back with Giants after a fail. You know, they're basically the options. So let's, I should have the money to do this. Let's rent a truck. I can totally afford this. Rent a trailer. Hey, Eddie Boo. How am I doing? I'm doing good. How are you? It is this trailer that I want to rent. Only Dave gets a pink truck. I mean, you should have expected it, because it is me. Busy drilling at the moment. Very nice. Don't forget to charge the drill. My dad keeps doing that. He's like, oh, I need to drill a hole in this. And then he pulls out the drill, and it's just dead. The battery's dead. Like, ah, well, I need to drill something right now, but there's no power in the drill again. I guess I'm drilling it in like 3 hours when it's charged. It's good they showed the waiting time. Yeah, that's a really good improvement to the testing list. Drilling spring barley. Oh, you've got a very small drill then, Abu. I can't imagine you'd need a very big drill for drilling barley. You get a second battery for the drill? Yeah, but then there'd just be 2 dead batteries. Because you'd use one, then use the other, and then forget to charge them again. So it would just double the problem of dead batteries. This poor man truck sounds very unhappy at this entire situation. Tiring work, I can imagine. Can't be too easy. There's a minor incident. It's fine. I forgot that corner's really tight. I forgot that corner's really tight and this isn't a zero-turn truck. It is Rainbow Ridge I'm going to, yes. There's apparently a great demand at the barn as well for hay, I think? I don't know when anybody else goes live, Hayden. Like most of the streamers I watch just go live when they want to, so I'll like spot that they're live and be like, hey, I've got something to watch for a while. Then lurk in chat endlessly. Do you know, if this goes well enough, I might be able to afford a big M. The truck just lurches everywhere. It's not happy with the way I'm turning it. No, stop. Okay, so I need to brake a lot earlier than that. How much is a big M? 380,000. I'm probably not gonna get 380,000. Since G-Rooters make a schedule so you know what happened at the start. Yeah, like you know, you guys know that most days I'll start streaming at 5, and if I'm not live by 6, then I'm not streaming. It's a very simple schedule. Let's get this back to the... Get this back to the farm. Totally didn't miss the turn off. 100% no missed turn offs here. It's still up, but the mods on it are out of date. Like, I need to update the mods that are on it, which... what I might do is I might put on a temporary map and just... at some point this week do like a random multiplayer stream to relaunch the server, but it will be a temporary map because I actually want to put Air Arden on the server. I'm waiting for them to get the issues with that solved, and I believe the plan is for them to try and get it on FSUK. So I am, you know, I do have plans. But the server is just kind of waiting for the map to be as good as it I feel should be. So I feel like the guys let themselves down a bit with the way it initially released for whatever reason. Just some little mistakes that let the map down a small bit, but I'm confident that they can get those problems solved in double quick time and get the map working the way that it should be very, very soon indeed. Because, I mean, it's their first map. They're gonna make mistakes. It's to be expected. It seems to be a lot of small ones and a couple of big ones. Like, it's by no means perfect, but it's their first map, so you wouldn't expect it to be. But for a first map, it's, number one, ridiculously ambitious. And number two, a really good effort. Like, it was one of the better first maps I've seen from anybody or any group. Because the first map is always the worst. The first map is always the one that's just going to be terrible. Is Marwell good for grass? Any map that has fields is good for grass. I mean, I don't know what a map that's good for grass looks like. Because I'm not one of these people who just does grass silage all the time. As much as I love mowing, I don't do grass silage all the time. How long did Ireland take? Chris said it was like 8 months. Which is, again, pretty impressive. Like, granted it's a group working on it, but you know, only one person can actually work on the map at any given time. A mapper doesn't require seeding for it. I mean, I guess, Brad? I don't know. Yeah, Air Ireland is a silage map because it's an Irish map. Air Ireland is kind of a conglomeration of a few maps that were in their heyday in FS13 really good for silage, and it seems like the guys are giving them a new lease of life in the Air Ireland format. So props to them for that. Especially seeing as like I didn't really like the maps that make up Air Ireland, and I think Air Ireland is actually really good. They've somehow managed to make me like maps that I hate. Anywhere Munster and Air Ireland? No, it's all I think Northern Irish maps. Northern Irish based maps, I think. It's just a bunch of Irish maps they pulled together and stitched into one map, Paddy, so I don't know where exactly any of the maps are based. This is fine. So up to probably 135,000 after this. Maybe 140. When Aaron does fix is going to be amazing. I second that. As it stands, it's a good map. Like, it's got problems, but it's a good map. Those problems just kind of let the map down a small bit at the moment. And when they're fixed, which I have no doubt they will be a really good map. So we can return these now. There we go. And we can hop back onto the silage train. 161 fields in Air Ireland and most of them are grass. See, that's kind of... I've forgotten the button. There we go. That's kind of one of the issues that I always have with Irish maps, is like they're too grass heavy for me. I like having a mix. I like having a mix of like arable and grass fields, and the Irish maps, because you know that's the way things are here. I'm not going to pretend like it's some weird thing the farm sim mappers do for Irish maps. Is, you know, Ireland's a very grass heavy country, and there's multi-fruit in it. That's another thing that I'm not 100% on is... Shush. The multi-fruit that like has no logical harvester in game that somebody's edited a harvester to work with. I always hate that. Because like it looks bad. 5 grass to 2 arable? 5 arable to 2 grass, you don't need that much grass in game. And grass doesn't get you too much money either, so... I don't see why you'd be going heavy grass work ever in Farm Sim, when arable will make you 2-3 times as much money. Granted, you can go heavy on silage, but that's just kind of cheesing the game, in my eyes. The only reason I went very heavy on silage lately is for the Anderson DLC. You'll see me cutting back big time on the silage front, moving forwards. You'd need that if you had lots of cows or sheep. You'd need to have an insane amount of cows or sheep, though. I forgot the poplars regrew. To make arable fields and grass is faster than the other way around. It's just as fast, really. But it's, I guess, a bit more faff to turn a grass field into arable. Well, it used to be anyway. Like, the fact that Giants changed how grass works now makes it a lot easier to do it, but back in the day when most of the maps that make up Air Ireland were a thing, you had to literally plough the field with create fields turned on to get an arable field out of a grass field. Now you can just come in with a cultiplow or something and just be like, hey, this is now an arable field. Deal with it. On the bright side, there's a bright side to all of this. I'm not going to be short on money anytime soon. I'm going to zip forward another day just to let the money come through. Hey, Larry lad. I'm going to zip forward another day, just let the money come through, but it's looking like we'll be good for cash on this map for pretty much ever now. Well, I say that. I might buy another field or two. Your Wi-Fi grenaded itself. That kind of sucks. Hey, quick. I'm only going until 7 o'clock, by the way, guys, just because I want to chill out tonight. There's no wrestling on tonight, so tonight's going to be my chill night of the weekend. And by chill night, I mean I'm going to do some flight sim stuff. And, Hayden, if you're here, Flyboy Hayden, I need you to talk me into going on VATSIM correctly now. Like, I actually need you to try and force me onto it. Because I was on last night, London Centre came on, and I logged off. In a blind panic. The heels are absolutely killing you, you're flat out all day. Well, that's what you get for wearing stilettos, Jim's house. Next time you're working, wear a good pair of boots. The stilettos might be fashionable, but they're not going to do you any good. Didn't keep managing for your setup. Oh, good lord. Good luck with that. Enjoy the rest of your month. It's not even the language that's the issue, it's the talking is the issue for me. Because I've done the research and I know what my call sign is. Obviously, I've explained why I've been using the consistent call sign. And I know what it shortens to, and I know all of this, and I know all of that, and it's just pretend it's a stream. Easier said than done. want to empty the bunker. Actually, let's keep it going on times 120. You ever seen a silage forklift before, guys? Outside of this stream? Because this works really well. Like, surprisingly well. It shouldn't work this well. It really doesn't help when one of the bales just magically pings out of existence. Second one today? That kind of sucks. Right, that's all that's sold. We've got like 2 or 3 bales left in the field, but I'll just go grab now. So the new question, and it's one that I wasn't anticipating asking today, is what to do with all the money I've got now. Used a forklift for feeding cattle years ago. Had a shear grab and I got rid of it because is the worst. I mean, when a forklift goes it usually doesn't work. Invest in some medium risk investment schemes. Road trip to Vegas. You guys know me too well. Where's the best place for gambling in the UK? Is it Blackpool? Is it Blackpool or something? Shall we go to the Grand National, put all of our money on the 3rd place horse like Tom did? Get a bigger combine. Oh, look at Hayden with the boring reply. Couldn't do any field work with it. Accidentally pressed the send button. But the real question is, did it go because I mean, you know as well as I do that when a forklift goes it just no. That's it. It's done. No more lifting of the forks. Hey, Arson is awesome. Inkify my fleet. Why would I want to give tractors tattoos? Inkify. That makes a bit more sense. Buy a supercar. Our new JCB coming in 2 weeks. Oh, our, not our. Okay, our new JCB is coming in 2 weeks. Very confused. Hopefully we'll replace one of 3 JCBs. Ah, very nice. Yeah, equipment going is not very good. Get a tattoo of a pink tractor. No. Do you know how to change the tires on a tractor next map? No. No, I do not. I know how to make them color selectable. I don't know how to change the tires. Or at least I used to know how to make them color selectable. They might have changed it for 19. We have an older JCB 2010 and 2017 one, the new one's replaced in 2013. Why not replace the 2010? If I had this much money in real life, I'd probably end up like getting a flying license or pilot's license, or working towards one. Because Hayden will shout at me saying, Dave, you can't just buy a pilot's license. And Cessna 172. I've got an unhealthy fascination with the 172, and I don't know why. It's like the most basic of basic planes. It is the generic... You need 20/20 vision? You actually don't. That's a misconception. You just need vision that is correctable. And mine is. My vision is correctable with glasses and stuff. It's an old misconception that you actually need 20/20 though. They cost $200,000 for a license. Why does everyone say you do? Hayden, could you confirm or deny that pilots require 20/20 vision? Because my research pretty much showed you just need correctable vision, not perfect vision. It's fighter pilots who need 20/20, which is probably where the misconception comes in. Did I read your comment? It hasn't been used as much in the yard. It's didn't really need a 10 anyway. Yeah. You need correctable, yeah. Basically, you can't be blind or have like astigmatism or something. And my look is such that I actually 20/40 correctable to 20/20. 20/40 is long-sighted, isn't it, Bunny? I can't remember which way it is. 20/40 is long sight? Because long sight is much more useful for a pilot than short sight. Because like, the comedy is, even though I do technically need glasses, I'm long-sighted, so like I'd be perfectly fine to be a pilot. As Dave is good. Plus, I can force correct my eyesight to like focus on something. It's just a lazy eye I have. Robert, hello. It's a lazy eye that are... I have lazy, oddly shaped eyeballs. You did 33,546 steps today. Doesn't count if you put it into a paint shaker at Jim's house. So that's all that done. Let's, how's it going? It's going good. Let's do a time zip and see where we stand financially. $192,000, but there is still stuff to do because I will need to. I'm pretty sure I'll need to do this. Need to rent a truck in luminous beige, the most exciting of colors. Did I just buy the truck? I just bought the truck. I didn't mean to buy the truck. Sell the truck. Okay, let's get back to beige. Lease the truck. And I want to lease this. Can this come in beige? This cannot come in beige. The game is shouting at me to move the sheep pallets, which I will do eventually. So what I want to do now is sell the milk, hence the beige. What have I bought? A truck accidentally, which I then returned. So I've lost out on about 40 grand. Meh. Whee. I don't need a truck is the thing. So I don't mind losing out on the money to return a truck that I don't actually need. How much milk is there? Because I'm slightly concerned there's going to be a stupid amount. 21,000 litres. Yeah. Glad that I'm bringing this down. The rare, actually necessary large piece of equipment. How am I supposed to get this in here? It fits. 90 lifetime? Probably not. Right, next job is going to require the skid steer. No. Skid steer. Hey, Steve. Dave's School of Naming Things. I'm doing good. You should have done your homework already, Jim says, by the way. You should do your homework before watching streams. That way you've got an incentive to do your homework. You didn't have a chance yesterday or today? Hang on a second. Oh, okay. I thought there was a shed inside this shed because of this view here. No, it's the door. You're over there, Ireland. I think it needs a few improvements. There are a couple of bugs with it, but it's a map that will be good. In time. When it's fixed. I should probably get like a low loader or something to deal with all these bales. Because that is a bit of a mess. Anyway, the truck should be full of 21,000 litres of milk now. There we go. I think everything needs fuel and repaired, probably. It's a problem for another day, though. Next job is going to be, we're going to get a low loader and deal with the pallets. Assuming, of course, that I've got the chieftain active. Let's check. I do. Get a bale trailer and a ramp. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. And yeah, this is just going to be a money-making spree, isn't it? That's all this has turned into. This stream has turned into Dave makes a lot of money very quickly. I've just noticed the reflection is actually out of Ravenport, by the way. That's up by the big fields. I feel like 11ish. Hopefully I get more than like 10 grand for this, because otherwise I feel that I've wasted my money. Yeah, we'll get more than 10 grand for that. Let's go grab the chieftain to deal with the wolf. We're just 24 grand. That was good. We made a profit out of that. So I can return these. The chieftain looks actually quite nice as just a bale trailer. Ignore the pink, but looks quite nice as a bale trailer. Hello, Jenny Gaming. Welcome along. So this is going to be used for the wool pallets. Doesn't look too bad on the back of T6 or the 6R even. I always keep getting the models mixed up in my head. So use the telehandler to load up the bales. Has Oakfield gone to Giants yet? Yep. It's with Giants now. So it's just down to whether or not it fails, which I'm anticipating it will, just because material errors don't show up outside of Giants. IRT Harry and James, hello. Yeah, I'm anticipating Oakfield will fail first time, and that's zero disrespect to Oxy that I'm saying that. It's just there is some stuff that can't be tested by an internal test team or his own test team, which basically was me and Landy for Oakfield. SFT and BF did help, but me and Landy did the most of it because we had the most free time, basically. And we were able to chat on TeamSpeak and just be like, hey, I'm going to test these things tomorrow. Okay, I'll test these things tomorrow. And we didn't overlap with anything. So it was nice and happy and quick. How am I? I'm doing good. How are you? It's been a bit of a quiet stream today, by the way. I haven't failed to notice that. Well, I guess that's what happens when I openly say, hey, we're going to do some random odd jobs today because they need to be done. Can I fit these 3 wide? I'm not going to find out right now, am I? Oh, I reckon I totally could. Oh yeah, there's definitely enough room for... No, there's not. That is a terrible idea. You've been working on an update for Aaron? Sweet. I have zero doubt, James, that you're going to get that update done and it will get the map to where I think we can both agree it should be. It's just a bit of a shame that for one reason or another there were some issues with the initial release. Some of which I'm sure are actually just people complaining about silly things they've done to the map. Because that happens so much. Hey, there's a problem with the map. Why? What are you trying to do? Well, I'm trying to do this thing that literally nobody else does, and it's not working. I wonder why it's not working. Let me call it a traitor. Well, you guys know my fascination with pink, and some of you know the reasoning behind it. It's just something that I like continuously doing. There's a guy that's got about 3 different reasons that I do it. One of them is because pink is funny. Do I want to make the default colors of everything pink? No. I go out of my way to make things pink. So, yeah, that's always gonna happen. Like, it could still go up in the mod hub, even despite that, but Chris was telling me that you're planning on putting on, like, an FSUK. I think that's a better fit for the map. FSUK is a lot more UK and Ireland centric and will understand the map a bit more than the much more Germany centric Giants mod hub. I think the Giants mod hub might crap on it for really no good reason. That's the plan? Yeah. Better plan than mod hub in my eyes. As nice as it would have been to see it on the mod hub, I think FSUK is the better plan. You can put a future map on the mod hub. You now know where you've gone wrong. And that's... yeah, that's the best part of... anyway, the best part of making mistakes and having issues. You can learn from them. And in an ideal world, not make those same mistakes and have those same issues again. This totally is going to work. Come on. Get off the bloody forks. There we go. There we go. So, how much money do you reckon 2, 4, 6, 8 bales of wool is going to be worth? Because I'm anticipating like 80 grand or something like that. 5,600? Is wool really that cheap now? Or is it just that I'm not playing with seasons and therefore I can't remember the correct wool prices? With earned, everyone's learning. Yeah, everyone's learning. Oxy, like, keeps learning, even. He keeps making the same bloody mistakes, too. Makes testing a bit easier, knowing what mistakes he keeps making. Depends if I'm on hard economy setting. I think I am. I'm on normal economics. So what's the wool price like? 874 at the spinnery. The spinnery is over by the animal sell point. Just be glad that you're not having to deal with material errors, because they confuse me. I have no idea how they get fixed. MJ came to me with a report from Giants, like, full of material fails, and I'm like, I have no idea what these even are. Update to Aaron. James, you can answer this question. Have you changed anything to do with... I'm trying to remember the list off the top of my head. Terrain, yeah, it'd be cultivator density or tip calls. Or, I guess to a certain extent, crop density. If you've changed anything to do with those, people will need to start new saves. Or like tweak trees or something. If you just moved stuff around in the... you change tip calls, yeah, you'll need to start a new save though, then. Really glad that I'm not put on the server yet in that case. Wow. Yeah. I want to put it on my server, but I'm waiting for it to be stable. You know. Why did only those pallets empty? What about... Why won't the rest of these pallets empty? Hello? Those two decided to work. There we go. But when in doubt, bounce them around. So what else do I need to do? Cows need mucking out. That is a nailed-on certainty. There's going to be a giant pile of manure in with the cows at the moment. Cable management nearly finished. That was quick. Well done, quick. Is that why you're called quick? It's because you can cable manage in less than an hour. Guess to stop playing for the time being. Seeing as you'll probably need to start a new save, Steve, that's probably a good idea. We're gonna update, we'll get it delivered as soon as possible. Yeah. Don't rush it. Take your time, do it. Yeah, do it correctly. Rushing just results in more mistakes being made. No matter who's doing it. The mistakes get made when people rush. Plus people hate you for updating the map anyway, so I mean, it's a lose-lose. People hate you for like telling them that you they need to start a new save. So you're gonna get shouted at one way or another. You might as well do it with a good map. Get the skid steer here. Oh, the sheep have already started making more wool. Good-ish, I think. Name's Harry Quick, but you'll go... My way is more entertaining. Can't please everyone, never can. Might as well anger them in the way that'll please them a bit more. Yeah, everything needs repair and fuel, holy cow. This poor telehandler's like working with half an engine block or something. The funny thing is, the people, and this is something that I've noticed, the people that complain about having to start new saves are usually people who don't know, the pains of like testing a map and having a save that when you start it, you know it is going to be a dump. That you go into a save when you're testing a map with the express intention of throwing that save away in a week's time, or in 2 days' time, or whenever the next update to the map is. And it's just one of those things that you just have to deal with. Fields emissions were a pain in the backside. I can imagine. Oh my god. I appreciate the cows being neat, but did they really need to poop in a pyramid? This is the poop zone, this is where we poop. We are fishing German cows. We poop only in this area. Ideally while eating. You can't join because this ain't multiplayer. I haven't done multiplayer in a little while. Yeah, map's way too big for console. Maybe, like, the next map you could just do a standard 2x. And get that onto console. 2x's are a lot easier. Well, 2x's can go on console. Anything bigger can't. And I'm still not sure if Giants will actually test a 4x. I swear I saw somewhere that they were just going to bulk refuse, or like flat refuse any 4x maps on the mod hub, because they can be problematic. Can I play multiplayer? Yes. Am I going to? Not anytime soon. Waiting for Arden to get the big update. Talking about the next one. Yeah. I'm kind of looking forward to it, to see what you guys can do from scratch. Just remember the way that like grass fields work. This is always a pet peeve of mine when people forget that and you end up having to create fields. Oh my god. I like how Manor works now, but I hate having to try and muck it out. On the bright side, I think it's about time we get him. I can get him in your spreader on the map, because I've got a stupid amount. Hey, George. The conga line! The cow conga! It's not dead! Oh wait, that was an Oakfield. I need to test the cow conga. No, it wasn't on Oakfield. Where was the cow conga? Was it on the west coast? It was where the cows regularly formed the conga line for no good reason. Oh, was it Shamrock? Oh, I'll need to test that. First get that map fixed. Priorities, dude, yeah. No point in being Nathan and working on 17 different maps at once and then quitting 18 of them somehow. Or bringing out 73,000 versions of Kendall. Nathan knows what to expect from me at this point. How's my day been? It's been pretty good. Kind of relaxing, which is great. My plan for tonight is to just relax. Nothing wrestling related going on tonight. Well, the Hall of Fame's going on, but I don't know if I can be bothered watching that. And then tomorrow night is WrestleMania, and then Monday is going to be me sleeping all day. Weird thing happened, you get to use the toilet. You said, Andrew, you broke the toilet. Drew, how do you mess something as basic as using a toilet up? I mean, seriously. You shouldn't. I'm working right now, Steve. Plus, like I say, I'm gonna chill. I actually have plans to do a few different things. I'm gonna be getting my laptop up in a little while and working on some stuff on that. Because I've had an idea for something for probably a different, probably a new channel that I want to create. And I want to kind of hash that out and get a few different things done there. You RKO'd the toilet. See you, James. That's... oh my god. This is such a mess. I'm nearly done with the cows, at least. And once we're done looking at the cows, that'll be all the animals back to being good. And that's where I'll end the stream and probably hop on flights in. Nice stream. It was kind of a bit quieter than I was actually expecting. I was expecting it to be a bit more busy today, but can't always have what you expect. I mean, bright side, we've got 160 grand now. If I wanted to, I could... definitely, I can probably get a manure spreader now. This amount of manure on the map. You're gonna go buy another toilet seat? Yeah, you probably should. Buy like 3. You like watching me when you don't have to work? Yeah. What you like watching me work instead? There we go. It's the cows all... Stop it. It's like 4 AM. You must be in like Australia or something, Steve. For it to be 4 AM? You're a lunatic watching me, dude. I don't know how I've got so many Australian viewers. Like, there's seemingly always one Australian in the stream. It's like, it's 4 AM, go to bed. Good lord, you're insane over there. But that is gonna do it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow with something. I haven't decided yet. It'll probably be Oakfield, but it might be some World Tour. I seem to just attract Australian farming fanatic insomniacs somehow. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be another stream. It's probably gonna be Oakfield. It might be another World Tour flight and 5 flights in, depending on how chill I want to be tomorrow. But until then, stay safe and goodbye.